Hello. Damn, I have to get close. Oh, goodness. So, yes. So, I'll get a light in a little bit here. Um, long as you're not creeping, I'm okay. So, anyway, I was so rudely interrupted last night and I didn't get to finish my live, but it's been on my mind very deeply what it is. I got to go turn this television down too because I don't want to get copyright problems, whatever. All righty. So, say hi. Well, I'm in the dark right now, so guess what? I don't know who you are, and right now you can't see me. So, oh well. All right, anyway. So, let's get to talking about what I was talking about last night, right? So, last night, self image, self esteem, and being healthy mentally and physically in the community, in the Black community. And I think where I left off was that it's hard for, it's a challenge unless you become somebody famous. I didn't even get to go that far. Unless you become somebody famous, um, to to be healthy, right? To live a healthy lifestyle is a challenge because people want you to be big behind, they want you to be big breasts, they want you to be big thighs and everything. And in the Black community, we're the only ones that this is a must. This is something that we must do. Unless you are already a small person and you've been a small person your whole entire life and stuff like that, even then, people tend to look at you like there's a problem with you. Oh, she must be anemic or something. You anemic, girl? You know, that type of stuff. Even with guys, you know, if you're not girthy, oh, you must have a problem, homeboy, something like that. You puny, you know? Whereas in, like I was saying, the white community, the Asian community, Spanish community, and really all other communities of people, they're allowed to be at a healthy weight. They're allowed to be slender, slim, fit, you know, and that is in shape. That is categorized as in shape, right? But for the Black community, that's not in shape. That's problematic. And I find that so problematic because people who want to be vegan, people who want to be vegetarian, people who just want a lifestyle change for to be healthier, you know, it's a problem. It's a problem. Here I am, 44 years old. Well, I'll be 44. I ain't 44 yet. Hi. Hello. See, that's how people say hi. Whoever that other person is, they don't know how to say hi. How you doing, Mr. Collins? So, anyway, um, like I was saying, in the Black community, it's a problem. You know, it is a real serious problem for us to be healthy, for us to want to live a healthy lifestyle without people putting some kind of stigma behind it. And that to me comes from ownership. That comes from a slave mentality. It comes from, I don't know if it's completely our fault, but we perpetuate it like a mug, right? You have to have a problem before you can be fit. You have to be really, really big before you can lose a lot of weight and be slender. You see what I'm saying? Um, you can't just decide that I want to be a healthy person. Oh, I'm great. I'm great, sweetheart. Um, and so I'm talking about becoming in the black community, being healthy, being fit. And I don't have any lights on right now because I look a mess. And also, I'm not wearing anything. I just have a robe on. I don't want to be getting up and getting down and stuff like that. Plus, I have a creep that be creeping on my live at times. And so today I said, if he creep on my live, which I felt like he already did, if he creep on my live, then I'm going to he won't be able to see me. So there. So here's stalking to him. But anyway, um so so my whole thing is that um we're not as a black in the black community, we're not allowed to be slender. In every other community, it's allowed, it's beautiful, it's healthy, it's a healthy lifestyle. White people can be vegetarians and vegans without a problem at all. Oh, they just living a healthy lifestyle. Asians, oh, they just following ancient Chinese secrets or whatever. Yeah, I know. I know. I know, sweetheart, but I happen to know that one. So, you know, it's a mess, child. It's a mess. But anyway, I'm gonna put it on. I guess I'm gonna put the light on in a little bit or whatever. But I'm not putting it on right now because if the creep comes by and and he's like creeping, I don't want him to see me too, like because that's so creepy. He's a stalker. Anyway, anyway, so like I was saying, in the black community, we're not allowed in every other community, it's allowed, it's supported, it's respected to be healthy, to be slim, to be fit, to be in shape. But black women, for some reason, we got to have a big old rump, we got to have big asses. And here's the thing, I do have a big ass, and I don't care if I became a vegan or whatever. I still feel that I will be having a big ass because when I wore a size zero as a child, as a youngster, a teenager, and a young adult, I still had a real big old ass. I just didn't have nothing else. I didn't have titties or nothing like that. But I suspect that, I'll still have breasts and I'll still have behind, but it just won't be as big as it is right now, right? And in the community where I live in a community where it's like predominantly blacks. And it's not, I guess it's changing now, but it's not considered to be um high financial district or whatever. I live in Fifth Ward. So, if you go on a journey losing weight, if you already like 100 and 240 pounds or 230 pounds and you tall like me or something, then you good. It don't matter if you got backaches. It don't matter if that shit not healthy for you, as long as it looks healthy. Because I have a lot of people always say, oh, you so healthy, girl, you so healthy. They actually mean you fat or you're a big ass girl. I mean, you big, you know? And that's right. That's right. That's right. Yes, society does. And it's being perpetuated by us because we're not strong enough. And we actually, to me, I feel like if somebody tells me that, like if I do, because I'm trying to go, I would like to go, I want to transition into a vegan lifestyle. It's just because I want to eat healthier foods and I don't want to have a big old ass tummy, and my stomach not flat. I've always been a small girl when I was younger. After I had children, then I got bigger. And then when I just stopped, when I just ate anything, I stopped eating pork a long time ago because again, I just didn't find that conducive of the lifestyle that I wanted to have. I didn't want to eat pork, which was good. I stopped eating pork about 25 years ago, 24 years ago. But um eating other things, beef, and I don't eat beef anymore. I haven't eaten beef in a long while, at least about 7 years at least. And I stopped eating chicken and all that. I was only eating fish for a while, pescatarian. But then I I started back eating chicken. I started back eating chicken. Um I started back eating turkey and stuff too, but I just stopped eating turkey because that was just too much for me. I just feel like it's too much, and I would like to transition back into not even pescatarian, because even right now, fish is not that attractive to me anymore. It's like I'm attracted to vegetables. I'm attracted to fruit. I'm attracted to, things that are living foods. And when I consume them, they're living foods. And so they're living inside of my body. But in my community, that's not supported. In my community, if I lose 20 pounds, oh girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? If I say, well, I'm going, I want to go vegan or something like that, that's going to be looked at as a joke. Like, what the fuck? And then the gossip starts and the problem starts. It's like, good God. But I said to myself, once I make this transition back into and going farther into veganism, that if anybody, because to me, it speaks fear. To me, if you come up to somebody and you say to them, well, it must be something wrong. Why you just trying to be a vegetarian? Must be something wrong. If you do that, to me, you're speaking your fear. Your fear, that you have. Probably you've been a person, not y'all, but a person that probably was thinking about being a vegan or vegetarian them own selves or whatever. They're frightened of me. And so they want to say something is wrong or if you lose weight, something is wrong or something like that. Look, everybody don't want to be big and out of shape, and everybody don't want to wait until they have a heart attack in order to get in shape. Yeah, fish and chicken are what I'm eating right now. Those are, and I don't even eat as much fish as I used to. Um, when I was pescatarian, of course, because all I ate was fish. But I don't eat beef at all. I don't mess with beef at all because I love my mama. I really do. My mama have a big ass, okay? I'm not in search of it. I don't want it. I don't want it. And I am built up like my mama. So my butt would probably explode along with my thighs and everything else. So I don't even want to encourage that kind of lifestyle for myself, because it's one thing. Once you get older and you packing all that weight on you, you packing a lot of other things. Like you do get heart problems, you do get stressed, easily stressed out, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. You do get those issues when you have all that weight on you. And yet men, at least in the black community, will be like, oh, oh, that's sexy. That's fine. Oh, that's fine. Your mama fine and stuff like that. But they don't know what she go through, you know? And I know my mother. So they don't know what she's going through, living, with all of that weight on her, And then in our community, what even stops us from being healthy is those fears, that fear that someone will judge us, someone will say something, someone will do something, and we have low self-esteem. That's that, again, that slave mentality, and we're pushing that slave mentality onto others that want to be healthier. It's almost like you got to get famous. If you get famous and then you start losing weight, oh, that's how it is. Or either if you go to a doctor and start getting it chopped off, if you start getting it chopped off, oh, you're doing a good thing. You're doing a good thing. That's what doctor did you go to lose that weight, or something like that, to get it chopped off. That's no problem. You get it sucked out of your stomach, that's no problem. But all of that is like, that's, to me, that's like, why go for that surgery, spend all that money when you got other things to be doing, when you can actually just have a healthy lifestyle and keep that healthy lifestyle going? Because even after you go to the surgeon, even after you go to those doctors and get it chopped off, snipped off, sucked off, and all this stuff like that, you still have to keep your weight down. You can't just go and then be like, yeah, burgers and fries for 10 years after that. No, you're going to gain all that shit back. What are you going to do? Keep on going and getting your body processed by these people on these tables? Nah, man, that's just like, nah, that don't make any sense to me. But anyway, my eyes look like super big, right? Because all you can see is my eyes. But yeah, that's like, it's problematic, and it supports us always being in that low self-esteem until these diseases that come with all this weight and this unhealthy lifestyle take us over. And then it's like, but she was fine. What? What? But she want to live to be 120. That's me. I would like to live to be 120. It's been done before. I'm not doing so. I'm not trying to do something that ain't ever been done before. You know? So it's all about taking care of yourself. And again, I wish that in the Black community, and I think it has to start with people even like myself. If somebody say something like confront you on, girl, you want to do what? Well, don't lose too much weight. I'm not going to carry your fear. I am not going to carry your fear, you know? You can't see my eyes. Can you see my smile? When I get real close, you can see it. But yeah, I have to really buck these see. So all the people that told me I had big eyes, they full of shit because you can't even see my eyes right now. So, but anyway, I guess I gotta be a part of it of being strong and being against that low self-esteem, that slave mentality of us being owned, because again, that's like cattle. If you see a skinny cow, there's a problem. If you see a skinny pig, there's a problem. And if you see a skinny Black person, the perception is there is a problem. And it's only American Blacks. I'm not even joking. It's only American Blacks, because if you see these Kenyans, if you see these Guyanese, if you see these Ethiopians, if you see all these different people in Africa, and they're slender and they're sexy, their bodies are like runners and stuff like that, it's a beautiful thing. You're like, wow, that's a beautiful thing. Other than those stigmas that we've been fed in the past. Our diet is one of the main tactics the mainstream society used to kill us. Yes. Okay. Oh my God. That is completely how I feel. Yes. Okay. That's completely how I feel. That is another reason. That is one of the most important reasons why it is that I want to have a healthy diet and live a healthy lifestyle. Because even rich Black people in the past, like 70s, 80s, 90s, probably on up to the early 2000s, a lot of rich Black people were dying because of their diets. High cholesterol, heart attacks, diabetes, all these things are they're what are affecting us. And everybody tells you, or at least it is a thought, that Black people are African Americans, they like to say. Black people are the main people that go through these very things, and still we're not getting it in our mind that our diet is the enemy, that 5 hamburgers every 2 days, every week or something like that chitlins and hog maws and pig ass and all that shit like that, and cooking in lard and all that stuff like that, and vegetables, don't fucking eat no vegetables. That's how the attitude is. I know people who say they don't even fuck with vegetables. Like, they just don't. They don't fuck with vegetables. I know people that say things like they'll fill their body up with starches. Like, they'll just starch the potatoes on, starch the rice, the white rice on, just starch it on. You ask them to eat some brown rice. You ask them to substitute that, even with something like cauliflower, even to substitute with something like cauliflower, which is not the most healthiest thing in itself because it's a hybrid. And that's another thing about us. We don't want to go get the information. We'll just believe whatever is told to us, even though we live in a racist society where it's been proven that different things have happened to us, from the law industry, from the medical industry, from the educational industry. And we still trust these people like as if they are our mamas and our fathers. Look, that to me is slavery. That's an enslaved mentality. That's a mentality of not progressing, not trusting yourself, not wanting to trust you. Okay, That's that Dr. Sebi was trying to share this information with us also. Yes. And we looked at Dr. Sebi like he was crazy up until everybody else started paying attention to him. When everybody else started paying attention, then we started paying attention to him. Yes. And you still have people. I do some reading. You still have people that's like he's full of shit and stuff like that. It's crazy. Even though it's been proven, people are living healthy lifestyles. You know, it's almost like the thing that I don't like though is that we have to get sick in order to get that healthy lifestyle. That's what I don't like. I'm like, can't we just search for that healthy lifestyle and be more healthy? Like that's it. Because we are what we eat. And I'm not a pig. I am not a cow. You know, I'm just not that. I'm not even a fish, honestly. I'm not a chicken. And chickens are really, I eat chickens, but chickens are some of the dirtiest eating animals on the planet. You see what I'm saying? But I eat it. I'm not gonna lie. I eat it. And that's why I want to transition into eating a healthy lifestyle. You know, we're water, and most plants have as much water as we have. You know, we have 70%, I think 72% of water in our entire bodies. Waters, plant compositions live off of water. You see what I'm saying? The reason why they don't kill us off completely is because they need guinea pigs to do tests on. Yes, good God. Yes. Oh, and there's more. There's more also. We're valuable. Our melanin is so very valuable. It's more expensive than diamonds and gold. And that's true. You can look it up on Google. Like, and they use drugs that are supposed to be synthesized like melanin. They use this thing called melatonin, right? And melatonin is supposed to be synthesized. It's supposed to be synthetic melanin. With all these people coming up missing of color, all these black people coming up missing, my heart is telling me things like they siphoning melanin from human beings, black human beings, because black human beings are the ones that have it plentiful. You see what I'm saying? They giving our organs are worth more on the black market than any other organ. There's no equivalent to melanin. There's no equal to us. We surpass. And I'm not saying we better than anybody or whatever. I'm just saying that there's no equivalent, and anybody can go look it up, please. Okay, please go look it up. Prove me wrong. If I'm wrong, put in the comments. Let me know you're fucking wrong. There's an equivalent to melanin, and please let me know what that equivalent is, because there is none. Right? Yeah, they using us as guinea pigs. Not what Henrietta Lacks. Come on, Henrietta Lacks. Most black people don't even know who Henrietta Lacks is. We wait for them to come clean with us. We wait for them to tell us what they've done wrong, a little bit of what they've done wrong, so that they can mask it in whatever way they can put the story, whatever kind of way that they want to put the story. So, you know, like that's yes, they use us as guinea pigs. They do. And we don't value ourselves enough to know this. We don't value ourselves enough to pay attention to this. And I think that's a very sad thing. I think that we should value ourselves, love ourselves, see ourselves as the beautiful humans that we are, take care of ourselves, eat like we care about ourselves, eat to live. It's important to eat to live, not just be glad that you made it to 40. God damn it. Let's just try to at least make it to 90. I mean, it's not too much. It's not too much. It's not too much. That's so disappointing to me that we just believe whatever is told to us, that we just act like slaves, and then we get mad. So many of us are deep in the sunken place, yes, that we have to be deprogrammed from a colonized mindset. Yes, that's why I say I want to be a part of that. By if somebody says crazy shit like, being a vegan, that's stupid, or something like that, or being a vegan, that's because that's for sick people. If somebody tells me that, good God, even in conversation, I'm gonna hurt their feelings. I'm gonna let them know Wow, that's great. Yes, ma'am. I'm telling you, man, we need to strive to live. So if somebody tell me that veganism is for sick people and stuff like that, I'm going to start standing up for myself. Even if I'm not a vegan yet, I'm going to start standing up for my belief. I'm going to not a crawl up into a low self-esteem ball of poo. I'm gonna stand up and say that's fear. That's fear that has you saying that. I'm going to confront them. That's fear that has them saying that. That's why they say that, because it's obvious they don't know anything about veganism. Healthy people are vegans. Some people have their children, they have babies, and their babies from birth, they're vegans from birth. And so, they've grown up in their life and they have no desire. I know people like that too. I know some people, and here's the thing though, the people that I know like that are either of mixed race, or either they're Caucasian. I don't really know any Asian people that, I could say that they're vegan or anything like that. I don't know very many Asian people like that in the first place. And I don't know very many Spanish people like that. But I know that the people that I know, they're of mixed race. And that's another thing. It's like, if you're of mixed race, it's okay. I want to get Elijah Muhammad's How to Eat to Live. Yeah. See if it's on Audible, because it could be on Audible. It's a lot of books that I'm getting on Audible that are just like amazing. And you can listen to them all the time, whenever you want to, and they don't cost very, very much. I don't know. But I just think I think knowledge is something that is worth paying for. So I don't it's not that's not a lot of money to me, knowledge. But yeah, man, it's like I just would like for my people to not be so afraid of life, because it shows. It shows. We thinking we afraid of death, but we killing ourselves every day. We can't be afraid of death. We have to be afraid of life, because once you start talking about life-giving things and then a person stops you, a person is like, nah, 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 this not the thing or whatever. If they like that to you when you're talking about life-giving substances, food that you eat to live, you're afraid of life. You're not afraid of death. Yeah, you running for that death like shit. You like, come give it to me, pig feet, pork chops, pig ass. Like, yes, like give it to me, and let's twerk with it. God damn, man. I feel like even if you twerking or something like that, you'll have way more energy twerking if you was eating vegetables and fruit and taking some herbs. Yes, knowledge. I knowledge is free, right? It's true, especially with the internet, right? But some things cost money, right? And then, but the thing about it is that, to me, I feel like that statement, knowledge is free. It is free. You see, I know. Yeah, knowledge is free. Knowledge is free because it's worth whatever you're going to be paying for it, and it's man, it's just worth it. And it just man, that's so true. Knowledge is free. It's cheaper. Knowledge is cheaper, just like healthy lifestyle is cheaper. I have some people that tell me becoming a vegan is too expensive. But think about this: going to the doctor and getting those medications, they're expensive. Suffering those side effects and going back to the doctor for more medicine, that is expensive. Paying for insurance really, really high, that is expensive. Getting all those surgeries where you're getting things cut out because you have these different things and whatever, that is expensive. The list goes on and on. Um trying to look like Nicki Minaj, that is expensive. Going to them damn doctors, that's expensive. But eating right, being a vegan, being a vegetarian, eating to live, how expensive is that when you're offsetting going to through all the rest of that shit? When you don't have to go through all the rest of that shit. I'm just like priorities, priorities, priorities. You know? It's like that is the thing like wow, you know? It's just it's just I just don't know. I just don't know. But I feel like that in the black community, we need to start loving each other. Even if we're scared and somebody else is wanting to love themselves, somebody else is wanting to take care of themselves. I don't give a damn if it's homegirl down the street, around the corner, up the block, if it's homeboy around the way, up there, down there. Support that person at least. Don't put your fear onto them. Don't thrust your fear onto them. Support them. You see what I'm saying? If you don't want to be healthy, it's just like if somebody if somebody if you didn't want to win the lottery, but somebody else plays the lottery all the time or something like that, and they spending their little $2, or whatever every day or whatever, adding up to their little $10 a week or whatever, or $12 a week, depending on $14 a week, depending on the holidays. I mean, the weekend or whatever. You're not gonna call them stupid. You're not gonna call them dumb. You're gonna say, "I hope you win, child. If you win, then shit, get me a car. If you win, I hope you win, baby. I hope you win." If they taking a chance, you're not mad at them. You're not mad at them for playing the lottery and stuff like that. Yes. That's why a lot of people are getting those silicones taken out of their body right now. That is expensive. Got it put in, got it taken out. That shit is expensive. I don't know who got that kind of money. That's thousands of dollars. I mean, you could buy 2 brand new cars with some of the prices that these girls and these people is pumping that shit up in their body and getting these all kind of crazy things that drive them into insulin deficiency and stuff like that. I mean, come on, man. That stuff is expensive. It's expensive for the upkeep. It's expensive when your doctor finally tell you that you got to take that shit out because it's making you sick. It's expensive to go to the therapist because you just like shocked at all the attention that you was getting because of it. Now you're not getting that attention no more, and you're going through low self-esteem, and you're going through problems that you got to go through. And so you got to pay for all that. You're paying for all that. So they just basically teaching us it's okay for us to be guinea pigs. It's like we are becoming our own guinea pigs. We're doing it for them now. We becoming the research rats for them right now. You see what I'm saying? It's fucking ridiculous, man. It's fucking ridiculous. We need to do better. We need to love ourselves. And if somebody else, like if somebody told me that they was being vegan even before I'm being vegan or something like that, yes, more than a few women. It's killed a few women, more than a few women. Yes. If I see somebody who is transitioning, wanting to be vegan, I will support them. I will be like, wow, that's amazing. Hell, I want to hang out with them, honestly, because that's like a support member. And that's what I would love. If we had in Fifth Ward somewhere, good God, if we had in Fifth Ward somewhere where people were transitioning and going vegan and living vegan lifestyles, man, contact me. Good God, contact me because I want to be a part of that group right there. I want to be a part of a healthy support system that's going to help me in my journey to live a healthy, clean life. You see what I'm saying? That's just beautiful. That's beautiful for me. Like I for a long time, especially after I got thicky, right? That's what they call it, thicky, whatever. After I got here where I'm at right now, or probably a little bit before here, because right now it's kind of excessive. But after I got to about, I want to say 100 and probably 165 pounds. When I got to 165 pounds, yeah, I'm in Houston. Once I got to like 165 pounds, that's when Um, I was, I was at my optimum because my stomach was flatter. Of course, my tits had grown; they was just overflowing, and my ass have always been big all my life. My ass has just been big, right? Whether I was wearing a size zero or what size I'm wearing now, which I won't be saying, but I've I've always had big booty. So when everything else caught up with me, and when I was at 160, I was happy. Good God, I was happy. Even if I could like go there again, that would be great. But when I surpassed that, I remember when I moved to Fifth Ward is when I got over 200 pounds. That's when it happened. Yeah, that's when it happened. And when I got over 200 pounds, it became something of because in my community again, the more ass, the more thighs, the more breasts that they see, the better you are. It don't really matter if you're 300 pounds. If you can carry it, like they say, if you can carry it, then you good. You see, the more ass, more cushion for the pushing. That's what they say, you know. And if you can carry it, even though they don't understand, carrying that shit is hard, you know. You can't go for the same kind of jog as you can go when you're 160 versus 200 and something. You can't go for the same kind of jog. You know what I'm saying? That jog is gonna be a little bit more hectic. Okay, them titties plopping up and down, it's gonna be a little bit more hectic. That ass plopping up and down is gonna be a little bit more hectic. You see what I'm saying? So once I got to that weight, it became a thing of esteem. That's right. But see, it's nothing wrong with being thick. The thing is, people don't really understand. Like when I was 160 something pounds, I was thick. I was. I'm tall though, right? Long legs. And so, and I really did like that. I'm not even lying. I liked it. But when I got over 200 pounds in the community that I live in, when I got over 200 pounds in my community, people were like rewarding me with compliments and stuff like that. I mean, I got compliments when I was 160 something, but when I got over that, it was like, oh, you all woman now, you know, because again, big is equated as being healthy. And it doesn't matter what kind of cholesterol, high blood pressure, whatever is going on. That don't matter. Long as you look good, you good, you know. So, which is I think so regressive, so problematic, you know. But once I got to that weight, then it became a thing of you can't lose the weight because mentally you you become like a slave because mentally you don't want to see yourself losing weight even though you want to lose weight. You don't want to see yourself losing weight because then it'll be perceived as a problem. You'll perceive it as a problem and stuff like that. It becomes like what outsiders think is perceived as a problem. You see what I'm saying? And honestly, I am kind of obese, but I'm not morbidly obese. People don't pay attention to that. I'm not morbidly obese. It looks good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks good, but it don't look the greatest in the world. Shit, you know? I mean, I remember when I was at my optimum. I remember that. And that was in the 160s. So my thing is losing weight because of healthy diet, healthy food pattern changes is should be supported in the Black community, like it's supported everywhere else. Like you say to um, your homegirl Maria. I want to say it that way because Maria can be a Black or a Spanish name or whatever. Maria, and she loses and she's like slender and she's sexy and you stuff like that, you're gonna congratulate her. You're gonna say she's doing good. Maria, you're doing good. When it's your girl, um, I can't even think of a white name right now. Molly, when it's your girl Molly and she loses weight and she, wants to adopt veganism and she talks about it and she's saying about it, whatever, you just like, wow, go Molly. You're doing good, Molly. Girl, you're doing good. But if it's your girl Bonquisha, stop tripping, girl. Go on, eat you a steak. Go on, stop tripping, girl. I just want to be respected, just like Molly and Maria. I just want to be respected like them. They're glowing like a cat, huh? Like a chess cat when I smile. But yeah, man, let us as human beings, Mandy, Meg. Yeah, yeah. Ah, yeah. But I think that we should respect each other, be respected, support each other. Ain't nobody else gonna love us. No, nobody else. It's being proven every single day. Ain't nobody else gonna love us. That's why we need to start loving each other. We need to start loving ourselves because nobody else is going to love us. I have thought to myself that the only way that I can adopt a healthy lifestyle and be successful with it is if I rented out my house or sold my house and moved the fuck out of Fifth Ward. Or if I became like some kind of superstar, something like that. If I hit it big in that way right there. Or if I like went to a doctor and got shit chopped off here and there. And I mean, you know, it's a struggle. It's a problem. It's a problem. All I want to do is just like have white eyes, white teeth, even though I have a little that one right there. There's a funny story about that too. Somebody that was a family member's significant other knocked my tooth out of my mouth, right? I don't know if it was by accident on purpose, but I just felt like it was on purpose. But I did something really weird when my tooth was hanging out of my mouth. And I remember that I was talking to like a nurse. I was talking to a nurse, and the nurse, which was a black nurse, problems, man. This nurse was like, they just gonna have to remove it, and you just gonna have to get a fake one the way it's hanging. Right when she told me that, I took my tongue and I pushed my tooth back into place, and I left. And I didn't I'm telling you, I must have slept with my motherfucking tongue on my tooth. Like I must have just, I don't know what the fuck. But finally, when I released my tongue off, which was probably a week or 2 weeks, I don't know how long, my tooth was not falling out anymore. It was back into place. But then it also created this little this discoloration. So yeah. But the body is amazing because if you would have seen the way my shit was hanging, you'd have been like, there ain't no saving that shit. I was just like, nope, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'm not listening to nobody. I don't care what no doctor tell me. You can tell me what the fuck I want to. My grandmother had all her teeth, and I'm gonna have all my teeth too. And yeah, that's life's journey. Other things happen to my body too. See, right here, I have a cousin, right? And it was an accident. He didn't do it on purpose. I'm showing my hands for a reason. So at this part right here, he, with a butcher knife, I asked him to bring me a butcher knife, and he brought me the butcher knife. I don't even remember what hand it was. That's healing that the body is. That's how healing that the body is. I don't even know what hand it was, but it was a butch knife, and he handed it to me in the wrong way. My thumb was, you could see bone and all the white cartilage. Oh my God, you could see everything inside of my hand, and my thumb was hanging, right? Again, I was told that I needed to get stitches, and I don't know what's wrong with my little mind, but I was just like, whichever hand it was, I was just like this. I did that for probably about a month. I did that for probably about a month. Okay. So yeah, I did this for probably about a month. I had my hands closed and I did that for probably about a month, right? And when I finally opened my hand back up, can you tell me where it happened? Can you tell me which hand it was? It My thumb was hanging. My thumb was hanging off of my hand. Okay, it was hanging off my hand. I have other things, other instances where different things happen, and I just refuse to go the conventional route. I refuse to go the route of getting stitches and getting that type of situation going on. Because I just was always just like, I was just always in the mind frame, in the spirit, that the body is a healing vessel. It's a self healing vessel, and it's amazing, and it can amaze you. And my body has amazed me. Thank God. It has really amazed me. Things I have been through, and my body has, like, it's working with me. It's like, I'm here. I'm here, God damn it. You're gonna live to be 120. That's why I think I want to love on my body. I want to feed my body the right foods. I want to give my body the right nutrients, the right herbs. I want to love on my body. I love my body and I want to love on my body. And that's what type of person, honestly, in my life. Yes, I know. Ouch. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. Oh my God. I think it was this. I think it was this hand. For some reason, I think it was my left hand. I'm left-handed. I think it was my left hand. I do. It was my left hand, because I remember trying to write with it and stuff like that. Like, I used to write like this. I can also write with my toes, and I can write with my right hand, but it's not as well. But yeah, child. Yes, yes. I was Whew, I was just like, forget this. The body is gonna heal. But I want to be in my life. I would like to be with somebody who is supportive of a healthy lifestyle, who wants to live a lifestyle, who wants to just be supportive of themselves, like, who wants to love on themselves. That's what type of person that I want in my life as well. I want the type of person that I am. I want a mug that's after 120 years too. What's wrong? Why you can't? Why you can't? You can do it too. Why you can't? Why you can't? Let's do it together. so so yeah, man, that is the gist. That is the gist. That is what it is, what it is, what it is. But even though my face can't be seen, I feel like my message is should be seen. I feel like even though I go everywhere with it, I'm going here, down the street, around the corner, up the block, over the mountain, and down the road. Even though I'm going everywhere with it, I feel like that I can still be understood. That we as Black people need to support each other. We need to love each other, especially those of us who want to transition and having healthy lifestyles, eating healthy, having healthy mental understandings and mental intakes. If we want to do that, at least all the rest of us just support it. Support it like you support twerking. Support it like you support lotteries. Support it like you support, you know, body body whatever operations shit. Support it like you support Instagram. That's what I'm saying. Like, let's just support each other. It's okay. It's not gonna kill us to be positive and support each other. It can only help us. We need to break this mental enslavement. And the best way to break this mental enslavement is by breaking this mental enslavement. Do it. Do it. So I heard this thing, right? A friend of mine told me about this phrase. He said, stop twerking and start working. Stop twerking and start working, goddamn it. That shit right there tickles me pink. It just was like, I'm gonna go get a t-shirt that say that, but I run the risk of getting beat up. So, but yes, thank you, Mr. Collins, Aaron. I really enjoyed being on this live. Um, I'm about to. It's 11:25 here. Where are you at? It's 11:25 here. I got about 9 more minutes before it's 60 minutes. I said I wanted to make it at least an hour. And time does pass fast if you have engagement like what you have done. So thank you for making this live very progressive for me. I love your engagement. I love your information. I love your mind. I'm sure I can look at it and see you're a beautiful black man. Um, so yeah. I just I had a good time. I had a good time with you. And to the person that didn't say anything, I hope you're not a creep. I hope you're not the creep. But yeah, so I guess I probably won't be making it all the way to 60. But good night to you, Aaron. Good night to anyone who is watching this. If they're watching it at nighttime, good morning if you're waking up and you're seeing this right here. Um, yeah, I love you. Love yourselves. You are beautiful, made in the perfect, beautiful design of God, carbon design of God, that is. So, yeah, and if anybody can, please, I'm I don't know if I'm looking forward to being wrong because I don't feel like I'm wrong. But if there's an equivalent to melanin in the human makeup, let's get with it. Show me about it. Let me see. I want to see. I'm gonna twerk and I'm gonna stop. Well, no, I won't stop working. I'm gonna work. I can't twerk. I don't have that type of rhythm. I just don't. Thank God He didn't bless me with that rhythm. Otherwise, I probably have like about 20 kids right now twerking, twerking, twerking with this big old booty. But anyway, um, I guess this is also the beginning of me saying that in the future, I am looking forward to living a more healthy lifestyle, a more engaged lifestyle, a more self loving lifestyle, a high self esteem lifestyle. And I always want to be supportive of others. And if there is anyone in the Fifth Ward area, in the Houston area, in that is watching this, that know me, that has like a vegan support group for black people, please leave me a message. Let me know. Let me know because I am ready. I'm so ready to be supported. I'm so ready to find a group. I'm just so ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. You know, I need that support. I need that support is what I'm saying. So yeah, I love y'all. Good night. Oh, and I need to say this too. If you like this, please like it. Um, if you like me, please subscribe. If you don't like me, still subscribe. and still like the video. So yes, please like, subscribe, and share. Share, like, subscribe. Share, like, subscribe. Share, like, subscribe. Okay. Good night.